Hey, happy Monday to you all. Hope you all are well. And then there was three. We're down to 3 weeks, right? This week should be super easy. You summarize your paper. Several of you didn't turn a paper in, so that's concerning a little bit, but that's up to you. That said, is I've got them all graded, the ones that were turned in, and great job overall. Remember that these meetings aren't about what we like, right? They're about what we know about them so we can educate our clients on them. So, as I've said from the beginning of this course, all these groups are good, right? Not every meeting is fantastic. I get that. Excuse me, but all the groups are good. They're just not always a good fit for everybody, right? And I think you've gained some little bit of exposure and experience to these groups. My hope is, for example, if you went to Refuge or Recovery Dharma, which it looks like everybody did, then you'll check out a Celebrate Recovery or an Al-Anon or a Nar-Anon or an NA. And it's important we know about these groups. I've said from the beginning of the course, as LCDCs or as just counselors, period, we're as good as our resources. And that's the purpose of this, right? Many of us associate the counseling as this, the one-on-one or the group, but there's so many more facets to this job and this career, right, in this profession than there are just that. If it was just that, that'd be great, right? But even in that, we're still case managers, we're still discharge planners, we're still advocates, we're still, we document things, we're admin, we wear a lot of hats, right? And so it's important we know about these resources. And again, your experiences have great value. Just in this setting, they're almost irrelevant. My recovery journey itself is irrelevant to what I'm doing with a client, because where I can say all day long, this program changed my life, it may be terrible for that person. And as a clinician, it's not my job to influence them. It's my job to educate them and let them create decisions that are best suited for them. So that said, overall, great job. Refuge is a wonderful program. Recovery Dharma, Celebrate, again, they're all wonderful, right? And so I hope you've gained some experience and some knowledge from these. So that said, this week's super easy. Like I said, DB of your paper. Next week's your final DB. It'll be on Therapeutic Alliance and matching, just what we've been doing, matching clients to these groups. But the Therapeutic Alliance is the most important piece of a counseling relationship, right? And we'll talk about that next week. I'll do a video on that as it comes up. And then we're out of here. You have a reflection paper, super easy, no resources needed, still needs to be in the APA. But I want to know what you learned and how you think it'll benefit you as a client. More importantly, as a counselor, but more importantly, how you think it might benefit your clients having this new information. I'll tell you, you'll use this throughout your career for sure. That said, so the max amount of points you can have as of today is 775. There's 225 total points left if you get 100 on these assignments. I'll tell you now, you do the reflection paper, you'll get 100 on it, as long as the word counts fine. That said, look at your points. I've been saying this every week for 6 or 7 weeks now. Look at the point totals. I can't help you the last week of class. Like, you guys got to do your part and get that done. So if you're down below a certain range, you need to communicate with me and let me know how I can help. That said, extra credit will be taken until the end of next week. After the end of week 13, everything has to be turned in then, and then your final paper will be due that Friday. So great job overall. Most of you are crushing it in here, and as always, if I can be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. But remember, extra credit is only taken the next 2 weeks, so take advantage of that if you need it. Get with me if you need to. Be looking at those point totals, guys, and great job on the papers.